Lock in, listen. Yes, it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, I was recently in Columbus, Ohio, and had an amazing time. Amazing time there. I know I'm not really supposed to big up the city of Columbus at all, anything Ohio wise. I'm not supposed to because I'm a native of Michigan. But I went to the Ohio State Buckeye Arena. Sure did. The football stadium, I should say. Went to the Ohio State Buckeye football stadium, and boy, was it a sight to behold. Good night. Little did I realize it is the third largest stadium in the nation. Yeah, out of all the 50 states, it's the third largest stadium in the nation. And it holds, get this, it holds 102,780 people. It's got a seating capacity of 102,780 people. Second is Penn State. First is the University of Michigan, which holds 107,601 seating capacity. Talk about massive. You can see the photos, you can see the video images on my social media at EddieConnorJr on Facebook, Instagram, all that. I say all that to say, when I stepped into that arena, and I really wasn't even supposed to be into that stadium, honestly. When I stepped into that stadium and got an all access pass by meeting somebody by happenstance and they gave me a tour, it literally and immediately shifted my thinking. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been into a particular place and space that all of a sudden it just shifts your thinking. And just when you think you're thinking big, sometimes when you step into a stadium and an environment like that, it shows you know what? You were thinking too small. You were thinking too small. And what we have to do is we have to expand our capacity and our creativity. We have to expand our capacity. We have to expand our creativity. We have to tap into the unlimited purpose and potential of what it is that we hold within that oftentimes is overlooked. And so today I'm talking about stop thinking small, really how to expand your capacity and your creativity. When you think about these stadiums as well, somebody had the wherewithal, the gall, the mindset, the innovation to say, this is good, but let's go bigger. So much so that as I was leaving the stadium, one of the attendees who was walking me around the stadium said, as big as the stadium is, we're going to add more seating. Ain't that something? Come on, as big as your thought is, are you willing to say, you know what, I want to expand? Because I want more people, I want more families, I want more individuals to experience the great ideas of what it is that I have. I don't want anybody to be able to miss out on this. I don't know if that's your book. I don't know if that's your poems. I don't know if that is your CD. I don't know if that is your training seminar, your session. I don't know if it's your virtual class that you teach. I don't know what it is. But as big as you can think, there's another level that you can push your mindset to think bigger. It's got to be forward ever, backward never. It's got to be. Guess what that takes? Number one, it takes a renewed mindset. It takes a renewed mindset. It takes you moving to a particular place of, even if you are in a small capacity, it does not stop you thinking big. Because the only thing that limits you is your limited thinking. You got to move into a place of unlimited. Who told you what you can't do? Who told you what you can't become? Who told you what you cannot overcome? You got to push past that past. As long as you have a pulse, you have a purpose. If you're not dead, God is not done. You got to challenge yourself to say, you know what, as big as I think this is, I can go bigger. I can think bigger. I can stretch the elasticity of my imagination. You are not limited by your bank account. You are limited by your mindset. You are not limited by your background. You're only limited by how you think. You're not limited by your past and the people and your history. No, you use that as a bridge to walk into your destiny. You have to have a renewed mindset. What books are you reading? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What podcasts are you listening to that are maybe similar or different than mine? Come on, who are your mentors? Who are your advisors? Who are your peers? All of that plays a role in how you think. All of that plays a role in how big or how small you think. If you're going to think, it might as well be big. And one of the things that pains people the most is having to think. Why? Because having to think means I got to shut down everything that's around me. I got to get some quietness. I can't think. I can't create in chaos. It limits your capacity. Chaos limits your creativity. Don't allow other people to do that. You have to have a renewed mindset. Secondly, here's what you're going to have to do if you're going to stop thinking small. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah, you do. What do I mean by that? You got to forsake the familiar. Familiarity breeds contempt, and based upon the familiarity of what it is, the same old routine, the same way of thinking, the same way of living on autopilot, the same type of individuals who are Debbie Downers and limited thinkers. It puts you into that place of contempt, anger, and anxiety, and animosity, and wondering, when are you going to get off this hamster wheel? Jump off, launch out into the deep. Time to walk on water. Most dangerous place you can be in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. Get out of that shallow end. Get out of the shallow connections. Get out of the shallow friendships. Get out of the shallow relationships. Get out of that shallow mindset level of thinking and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Become uncomfortable being comfortable. It's not comfortable to eat different type of foods that you know are going to be better for your body, but you don't really like the taste of it, but you know it's going to benefit you in the long run. It's not comfortable to do what I did the other day. And there was a prominent speaker here in the city of Detroit, and they allowed the audience to have an opportunity to speak on the microphone and address a question to the panel, and even make an assertion, make a point, a statement in the midst of a packed environment. Guess what? I got up, making myself uncomfortable so that you can take up space, so that people know that you are here, so that your presence is a present. You have something to offer. You cheat everybody else if you shut your mouth. You cheat everybody else if you do not challenge yourself to forsake the familiar. Challenging yourself. Challenges create champions. Got to forsake the familiar. Got to get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. Got to do something different to get something different. You're going to keep getting the same old thing if you keep doing the same old thing. That's what it's about. Last but not least, told you, number one, got to have a renewed mindset. Secondly, got to get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. Thirdly, here's what you got to do. Get the squares out of your circle. Listen to me. Get the squares out of your circle. Get the Urkels out of your circle. I like that one. Get the squares out of your circle. Get the Urkels out of your circle. Always asking, did I do that? You know what you did. You know what you did. Yeah, you remember it. Family matters. And really, when they keep asking, did I do that? Knowing they know what they did, it creates a family feud. They know what they did. They know how vindictive they are. They know how narcissistic they are. They know the vitriol that they continue to spew onto you. They know how they talk behind your back. Yeah. And think that you're a puppet. But here's the thing. You're the one. They're the one with a hand up their back. Not you. You're not a ventriloquist at all. You hear it. You heard what they said. You heard what people told you that they said. Yeah. Let them keep on talking and you keep on developing. You keep on working. You don't keep placating and people pleasing. You keep on doing what it is that you were called to do, despite who doesn't like it that is around you. Get the squares out of your circle. Get the Urkels out of your circle. See, when you change the way that you look at things, the thing that you look at change. And if you can't change the people that you're around, change the people that you're around. Your peer group has a great influence on you. Not only are you blessed by association, you're also cursed by association if it's the wrong association. And association brings about assimilation. You are who you hang around. You are the sum total of the people that you surround yourself with. Are you hearing me? Let me say that twice because it's also nice. You are the sum total of the people that you surround yourself with. If they ain't about nothing, you ain't about nothing. They don't have any goals. They're going to stop you from reaching your goals. Don't allow people to limit your capacity. You know a giant is within you. You know bigger is within you. Why are you allowing them to make you diminutive? Why are you allowing them to make you feel like Zacchaeus? Why are you allowing them to make you a midget when you were called to be a giant? Time for you to expand your capacity. It's time for you to expand your creativity. Stop waiting for people to vouch for you. Stop waiting for people to co-sign your dream and your goal and your idea. And now's the time for you to go for it. Now's the time for you to shift your capacity. Now's the time for you to shift your creativity and tap into your unlimited identity. Come on, don't stop, get it. Ain't nothing to it but to get to it. Time for you to do it and make it happen. If you don't have my book, Know Your No, go get it right now. You're going to need to build those boundaries, especially when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to you shifting out of the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to be needed. My book, Know Your No, when you are now trying to get the squares out of your circle, getting the Urkels out of your circle, getting those people out of your circle who say, did I do that? You know what you did. You know what you did. I got to put a fence due to the offense. I got to build a fence due to your offense. And those are the boundaries. Know You Know How to Build Healthy Boundaries and Love Without Losing Yourself is available right now on Amazon as an ebook, as a hard copy. You can get a signed copy on my website, EddieConnor.com, EddieConnor.com. Thank you, family, for putting some respect on my name. If you're not a part of my Eagles community, yeah, I got my apparel. Join me. Join me. Aren't you interested in developing? Aren't you trying to grow your greatness? Aren't you trying to increase your ideas, your impact, your influence, and ultimately your income? My community is a place for you to do that. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com so we can shift you to soar into new levels of success and purpose. Eagles, empowered, authentically gifted leaders envisioning success. Theeaglesacademy.com. Go there right now. Go there right now. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button. Fill out the form. I know you're going to be transformed. I know you were transformed by this conversation today. You're going to stop thinking small. I want you to sow into your vision. I want you to sow into expanding your capacity and your creativity. Sometimes God allows you to see where he's shifting you to be. Yeah, that's why he allowed me to see the inside of that Ohio stadium in Columbus, Ohio, where the Buckeyes play. I know, not necessarily a great thing for me to say, being a Michigan native, and I understand it. But sometimes God puts you in different environments, in different arenas, in different stadiums, so that you can stand tall and firm and steadfast. I want you to sow a steadfast seed into your expansion, even right now. You can do that via Cash App, $, Eddie Ministries, PayPal, info@EddieConnor.com, Zelle, EddieConnorJr @gmail.com. The link is in the description of this video for how and where to give. Follow me as well on social media at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. And I'm so glad that you're transformed by the renewing of your mind. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Hit that thumbs up button on this video. Hit that like button. That helps me to grow the channel as I'm growing your greatness. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know, brother, got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, treating a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep. I want you to go ahead and get your hands on my new book, Know Your No. It's all about how to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. Boundaries are not limitations. Boundaries are for liberation. You're going to find a way to unbox yourself. You're going to find a way to really love yourself and to move into a place of emotional regulation, to stand your ground, to draw a line in the sand, stand 10 toes down on it. Don't do the electric slide. Don't moonwalk away from it, but really stand wholeheartedly down on what it is that you say. It's for your protection. It's for your self-care. Moves you into a greater place of self-awareness and emotional regulation, and developing your mental health and creating boundaries so that you can abound to a new and a greater level. Go right now to get a signed copy at EddieConnor.com. EddieConnor.com. And then, of course, you can also get it on Amazon. Go and get the book right now.